And joining us this morning is girls tennis coach Darren Iverson, Faribault girls tennis coach Darren Iverson. Good morning, Darren. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Mike. Hi.
And you're about to make an attempt this weekend to break the Guinness World Record for consecutive singles match played in the whole weekend. So, how many hours do you have to go to beat that world record?
Well, the hours is up in the air. It could take as long as it takes, I suppose. The record is for consecutive best of 3 set matches.
Okay.
I'm hoping that I can get the record done in about 40 hours of play. We're going to get started at 6 a.m. on Friday, planning to play through 10 or 11 o'clock on Saturday night. And as of right now, I've got 37 matches lined up over the course of 40 hours.
Wow. You know, I would be if I was going to play you, I'd rather play at the end when you're a little tired, because I heard you're pretty good.
You know, I've been telling people that my enthusiasm for the sport vastly outpaces my ability. I'm a bigger fan than I am, and hopefully a better coach than I am a player. But I like to get out there, and I should be able to at least rally with most of the people I'm playing against.
So are you allowed to take any kind of a break in between the games at all, that just kind of rest up at all, or is it you just have to keep playing?
Well, you only get the matches that are allowed in ITF, International Tennis Federation rules. So you get 90 seconds on side changes and a break in between sets. But that's about it. As soon as one match ends, the next player has to be warmed up and ready to start the next match.
So this has to be really coordinated. I mean, people need to be right there. Do you have people that are kind of ready in case the next person that's supposed to play you can't make it, and they maybe will stick around and play you again? Is it okay that you play?
It does have to be all different opponents.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I do have a few people for various times that are lined up as sort of emergency opponents. Either they would prefer not to play, or if if someone gets injured, that doesn't end the attempt, but they have to, we have to get them off the court as soon as we can and get somebody else on, or if a match goes faster than we expect, I have to have somebody ready to go.
Have you ever been involved in anything like this before, where you've tried to break a world record with tennis?
I actually, years ago, I worked for the USTA,
Mm-hmm.
and we did a promotional event where we tried to set a new world record for the coldest tennis match. We were promoting a tournament that they were having, so we had sort of a tennis block party, just got as many people out as we could to a court in St. Paul, and we played at 7 below zero on a Saturday morning. And Guinness decided that was not a category that they were going to create. So this time I'm using an established category.
Okay. Works out well. How long has this been in the planning?
I applied with Guinness back in November, and beginning of this year, I think early January is when I heard that I got to go ahead to make the attempt. And I've been using my lunch hours at work since then, and evenings when I can spare a little time to kind of put together all the logistics of it.
Sounds like you're going to be tired at the end of it, but as you said, you're usually highly caffeinated.
Yes,
so,
at all
good.
times.
It's good to be people there filling you up with all kinds of good stuff to keep you going.
That's right.
Sure. Man, I just don't know. I read about it. I know that before I contacted you, I saw it and I'm like, I got to get a hold of this guy, because I don't know how he's going to do that. It's so long without sleeping, but you seem fairly energetic now. You're very awake, so that's good. That works for you, and you're going to be kicking it all off at 6 a.m. this Friday morning.
Yes, yep. It'll be at Faribault High School, and playing straight through. The city was good enough to help us get the lights set up so that we can actually see what we're hitting overnight. And
nice.
Yeah.
Glow in the dark ball. It's coming towards me. No, that's good. That's good. So also you have this huge block party that you've tied in with this, the tennis block party. So did that come after you decided to try for the Guinness World Record, or were they already going to do some kind of a block party that weekend?
The block party was really the start of it, and the world record attempt. I just wanted to, I guess, try and do something that I thought would be a good promotional tool. But really the point of the whole weekend is we want to get people out and engaged in tennis. So the block party is is probably geared more towards kids, but there's things that everybody can do. We're going to have signups for summer lesson programs for the kids. We'll have signups for adult leagues if adults want to get back into the game, or if they've played but don't have regular playing partners. We're going to have a Play with the Falcons event that Jeff Anderson, the boys coach, is helping to put on with our boys and girls varsity. Get a chance to play a few games against them. Food and games and prizes, and that's 10 to 1 on Saturday. And that's really the big thing. Is I would just really like to see, last year was my first year with the team, and I'd love to see 5 times as many people out on those courts. So that we're hoping that this will start to spearhead that.
Well, there are some nice courts there. They've really they've redone them recently, and they turn out really nice. It's really a nice court. Even the ones up at the middle school. My wife and I walk our dog up around that area. She's always saying we should bring some tennis rackets and play. I'm like, I don't have any idea how to play tennis, so I guess you could maybe teach me, but it'd be kind of fun. It looks like it's good for the hearts, and it's just good cardiovascular kind of sport.
It's great exercise, and it's the type of sport that's a lifetime sport. When I'm given my sales pitch to middle school kids to come out for the team, I always tell them that it's probably not what they're thinking about now, but they're not going to likely be playing football, or not to pick on football, but they're not going to play some sports when they're 75 years old. But we've got 60-year-old guys playing in the record attempt, and guys that get out for quite a while, and tennis is a great lifetime sport that way.
What I like about it is it's a good one-on-one kind of sport. It's you and how good you can play, but you're working towards getting the points for a team, at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's testing you against one other opponent. So unless you're doing doubles.
Well, and for all the physical challenge, and there's a lot of muscle memory and figuring out the best way to hit the ball, but it's such a mental game, and I really like that element of it as well.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you coming in. I won't keep you any longer, but the block party is this Saturday. You said it's 10 to 1, right?
Yes.
And it's for all ages?
For all ages. Yeah, we'd love, especially we got, the prizes are kind of geared mostly towards the kids, but anyone of any age that wants to come out, we can show you a thing or two, or if you already know how to play, we'll make sure we get you on a court with somebody you can play some tennis with.
Sounds good. It sounds like a fun event, and I wish you luck in defeating that world record, because it'd be nice to have a Guinness record right here in Faribault.
I think that would be great. I think it'd be a nice little small thing for the town. Can I just make one more pitch here, Mike? There is one thing. We've got our opponents lined up. We've got some sponsors for the event and all of that. The one thing that I am still looking for is I need to find some independent witnesses. Guinness says that you have to find people to witness the event that don't know you. And it would be easy to find people that know me that will come by, but somebody who doesn't have a vested interest in Faribault high school tennis having the record. If anyone has any interest in just coming by, you don't have to have tennis experience. Just say, hey, I watched this amount of the event. I'd really appreciate any help with that, and you can just shoot me an email at falconstennis@gmail.com.
Okay. And what are the lengths of time that you need people to come out for? At least an hour or a couple hours?
Yeah, it can be in any length up to you can't do more than 4 hours in one shift. Okay. If someone were really gung ho, they could do every other stretch of 4 hours. But I'm not going to be asking anybody to do that, right? But you can do any length of time from an hour to 4 hours. I'm not going to tell you that the tennis is going to be quite the level of the French Open that's going on right now, but it should be a good time and just kind of something unique that people can do as a volunteer opportunity.
Well, and it kind of makes you a part of the whole event then too.
That's right.
Well, I appreciate you coming in this morning. Faribault girls tennis coach Darren Iverson, his attempt to break the Guinness World Record for consecutive singles matches played this Friday through Sunday. Wish you all the luck in the world. Hopefully you do it.
Thanks, Mike.
We got